Legend of Total War here, and today I've got a Saving Your Disaster campaigns, playing, can you believe it, Total War Warhammer 2. I know, right? I hardly ever play this game anymore. And playing the Vortex campaign as Nagaryth on Legendary difficulty, and this is in a really bad way right now. So he's migrated from his initial starting position. This is the Vortex campaign, so I'm not entirely sure where he actually starts in this. I'm assuming he starts around there. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway. So he moved back to actual Nagaryth, conquered the region, the couple of regions here. I think he took this one here because based on this, the provincial instability, that leads me to believe that this settlement here got sacked and occupied last turn. Now, while that was going on, he's seemingly unable to manage public order. He decided to go all the way over here. So I think what we're seeing here is just a massive failure to consolidate, thinking that you always have to expand constantly, have to keep fighting someone all the time. And that's not the case, especially not in Legendary difficulty. You have to be able to manage your public order before you leave, and he didn't establish that. These settlements aren't built up yet, so this here was a huge mistake. So what we need to do is get over here and prioritize the saving of this province. If we need to, we can pick up the Sword of Cain. Now, there's two ways to go about that. We can walk through here, maybe capture this along the way, or we could go around this way and sail there. If we were to sail this way, it would take, let's see, 2, 3, 4 turns. If I go on Force March, we can shave a turn off that. There's some of these things along the way that we could get. But we've got plenty of money in reserve at the moment. Don't worry about the Vortex stuff. Definitely don't want to be having any battles.
Incorruptible. Not one Druki on Nagaryth.
We've also got this as an option, so that would certainly help in the battle here. There's no walls there. It's a tier 4 settlement, so if we end up losing this, because it's definitely going to revolt.
Order must be maintained.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do to stop the revolt. This here is the big concern. If we could peace out with them, that'd be good, but you've got bad reliability, so anything below very high reliability is bad. So they must have done something to break an agreement. Something.
Standing by.
And there's probably not going to be enough time to build any walls or anything else here. Built public order, but that isn't enough. What are you researching? Oh, you don't have a lot of options, so fair enough. This settlement here doesn't matter. Look, we're going to lose it because it's got bad public order even while we're sitting in here. We're never going to hold this province. If we could get him Shadow King, that would grant him +4 public orders. So he really should have gone down to get this, considering how much reliance you've got on archers. And you always will have a reliance on archers as the High Elves.
When Loic dances, so shall I.
Just trying to decide what the best course of action is, whether or not to come around this way. We could just abandon it, but I don't think that's a good course of action. This whole province barely makes any cash. And if we capture this, then
I am Asuryan reborn.
at least we prevent these guys from being able to recruit any more Sisters of Avalon. Like, we won't be able to utilize it, because as soon as we take it, you know it's going to be destroyed.
There is only vengeance.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to not worry too much about this province right now. I'm not sure if we can save it. I mean, he never should have come over here. He should have protected this, but we're here now, and I have to just deal with that.
Not one Druki on Nagaryth.
Can I get just a little bit closer? Because we have a little bit of replenishment to do. No, it's not going to let me get any closer. And we'll attach our agent over here. That'll give us extra replenishment.
Loyal and capable. Reminds me of
And
Avalon.
we'll utilize the Invocation of Vol here for the army ability. The extra public order from here isn't going to make a bit of difference. That's not bad. That's not bad either, but there's not really that many units that even cause flame... Wait a second. Do you know what causes flame damage? Sisters of Avalon. And they've got Sisters of Avalon, probably.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
I'll give that to you. Okay, cool. That should work reasonably well.
When Loic dances
Okay, so we get a bit of replenishment, and then we'll attack this next turn. We've got no siege attackers, so that could be a bit of a problem. But it'll take these guys more than a turn to get here. It just depends if they move out next turn or not. We're not going to be able to do any diplomacy because our reliability isn't very good. So we just need to deal with the hands that we've got, which is not a great deck here of cards here. But yeah, if we take out their capital, we'll cripple them from being able to recruit new units. Because all their best shit's going to come from here.
the forest is an ally.
We really can't be focusing on that right now.
Revenge. To battle.
What's the settlement type? Okay.
Your
Oh,
king
hang on, we can
calls.
fight this
It's
now.
war.
How are we able to fight it?
Nagaroth
How
prepares
come we're
for
able to
war
fight this
once
now?
more.
Who's got siege attacker? The fuck? None of these guys have got siege attack. We don't have any artillery. How are we able to do this now? I'm not complaining, I'm just curious. So I can know to do it in other campaigns. The hell? Is it because we got the Invocation of Vol? Shit, I don't know.
To
I'm
meet
just gonna go
shadow
for it.
warriors.
I don't know how we were able to initiate the attack, but, you know, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. This saves us time. And I sure as shit don't need a battering ram.
Alith Anar.
I don't see who's got siege attacker. Because I'm just curious. It must have something to do with this. There it is. Siege battles may be launched instantly. There we go. It was because of that. I see, I wasn't entirely certain about that. Because I've always got artillery in my army. So I never need that to initiate these battles. Alright.
Without fail.
Alright, this is going to be, for the most part, archer focused. I think we should launch the attack from here. Because if they wrap units around the walls here, that'll be easier for us to shoot. And they'll try to mirror whatever we do. Also, we're on normal unit scale here, which I don't like. I wish people would play on huge unit scale, but I don't know. The game is not balanced properly for the scale. In fact, I would actually say it's somewhat easier the smaller the unit scale. Because magic and towers become a hell of a lot more effective, but whatever.
Loyal. Assyrian guides us without question.
Cool, they're only activating one tower. Hang on. We can outrange their Lothran Sea Guard. Somewhat. But as I said though, the towers are more powerful because the damage on the towers doesn't scale based on unit scale, so because we've got half as many units, won't take them as long to kill them all.
It shall be done. Orders received. To battle.
Assyrian guides us. Setting forth.
Kill them.
Alright, so far so good.
For order.
For Northern. Acknowledged.
So he's shooting as well. Get in a bit closer.
Acknowledged.
For Assyrian.
Alright, let's begin the assault. We don't want the archers taking all the damage. Let's start getting in there. One thing that I could have done as well, I guess, or I probably should have, could have moved him up here to soak up the damage. Oh, no, it's late now.
Duty. Orders understood. Alith Anar. Archers.
This unit is really badly damaged. Let's pull it back. Although I'm pretty sure we could just recruit new ones right after we capture the city. Alright, shouldn't be much longer now. Alright, cool. No more enemy units on the towers there. Good stuff. Alright, we've still got a few more turns left of Vol's Anvil. If we could take their other settlement and secure this province, it's not going to be quite as valuable as Nagaroth, but we don't have all of Nagaroth anyway, and we're just not there. I can't recruit a new army. There's no recruitment buildings there in the first place, so we make do with what we've got. But sometimes it's more important to eliminate enemies, and we've got traced by the bulls here. We're still going to have to fight their main force out in the field, probably. We'll see.
Take what we must.
Mission aborted. Okay, whatever.
Alith Anar.
So to get the Shadow King, we have to put one more point into these things before he can get it. Doesn't really have any Shadow... Well, he's got one Shadow Warrior. Wait, what is it? Or a Shadow Walker? Yeah, Shadow Walker. Wouldn't worry about that. Because, in my opinion, Sisters of Avalon are just better. So, I wouldn't get this. Renegade's amazing. But having bad diplomatic relations with High Elves right now might be a bad idea. And, you know, that is really good. Okay. The other option is No Rest for the Wicked. That's really good as well. And also Bowmaster. Also very good. I think he really does need Bowmaster. I mean, you're not going to be able to maintain public order as it is right now anyway. So, letting the revolt occur more often could actually be a good thing, because it'll mean more experience. It's going to revolt here no matter what. That's okay. Like I said, it's a good thing. Alright, so you've got a tannery here. And I'm not sure if that's a good building to have. Mage. Yes, let's get a mage. My god, yes. What do you need? Entrepreneur. That's great. That's what you want. You don't get knowledgeable ones with this, but Entrepreneur will help us make shitloads of money. You've got the influence. Excellent. This is the way to go. Yeah, Heaven's magic. Alright, sounds good.
The winds are rising.
So what would I want to get rid of? Probably just one of the spearmen.
Blood of Nagaryth in them.
That archer unit there is damaged, though. Whereas they're not. It'll be a little while before that wizard is of any real use. And we can just recruit new ones. Alright. What I'm going to do, I'm going to merge this guy.
When Loic dances, so shall I.
And disband it.
Loic's fury.
And also disband a spearman unit. And recruit a new archer. The little bit of extra... yeah, why not? And then attach the wizard.
What do you require?
Burden of the Shadowlands.
Unfortunately, this province doesn't make any real money. Did I demolished the wood building? No, it's fine. It's fine. Is it? I probably shouldn't have done that. There'll be a rebellion at the end of the turn. How much of the furs are you trading? It's 144 gold worth.
Order must be maintained.
This shouldn't be here. I think what we're going to need most is public order in this province. So get rid of that. I know it's making money, but this will make money as well. And more important, to get the public order under control, we'll secure the whole province. And then that way we could just leave it and go fight somewhere else. But that way you've got a province that you don't have to constantly come back and swat aside the rebellions.
By Hoeth.
But yeah, once you level up this wizard, you'll be glad that you did. So, a bit of chaos corruption here because of events. Okay, whatever. Fair bit of money. Just, this whole province is fucked. That's providing us with some wave fragments, but just get rid of it. I might be able to make it back there in time. Maybe.
Not one Druki on Nagaryth.
Misguided.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to deal with that, but I'll do what I can. Alright, let's move on. Because public order is more important than actual money for the province. If your province is under control, even if it doesn't make that much cash, it doesn't cost you anything either. Because while our army is stationed in the province to maintain public order or deal with rebellions, it's costing us cash. We want this not necessarily to make us loads and loads of cash, but just to not be a problem. If things get really shit, we could always make our way over to the Shrine of Cain and just pick up the Sword of Cain, but that's really a last resort. On Legendary difficulty, that public order penalty can be a bit of a problem, unless you've already got like loads of handmaidens that have the global bonus to public order, or nobles that have the emollient trait. Don't worry about this, that doesn't matter.
Alith Anar.
Never.
Okay, so from here, could build walls, but if we don't expect it to come under attack, that'd be fine as well. Now, what you could do is demolish this. You don't really need it right now, but it also does provide us with military advancements too. What are you researching here? That's actually pretty good. We'll keep that going. Another thing is getting artillery.
We have
I'm going to demolish this, because I think this army here would really benefit from some artillery.
What do you require? The
Now,
winds
we got to level up this wizard as soon as possible, because the more levels up, like right now, totally useless, but as soon as you got Wind Blast, it's just going to be really powerful. Iranon's Thunderbolt's also going to be specifically useful because it's small unit scale. I wouldn't normally go for it on this on a campaign, but because it's small unit scale, it's useful. All right.
Time for blood.
Really? Oh, they only come with 2. Ugh. Pretty high-powered units, but our archers should make short work of them.
Send a message.
Alright, let's do this. It's good that it's an ambush, actually, because they've got the range advantage. But they don't have the missile superiority, they've just got range. So this way we can close the range immediately and shower them with missiles while they're disorganized. Okay, the high ground is here.
High mage.
Brave and true.
I'm not going to need our reinforcements. Alright, let's do this.
Together. I go. My duty. The winds are rising.
It might not hit anything. It doesn't really matter if it doesn't.
Glory awaits.
Jeez, that wrecks us. Not getting any kills, but it's inflicting it's inflicting damage, I'm trying to say.
Orders received.
Alith Anar. It will be done. Understood. Oathwag.
Now, of course, we want to get a second battle out of them because we want to get lots of experience for all of our heroes and of course, for Alith Anar. See, that's another thing. It's something that I've been saying a lot as well with these campaigns. You don't need to expand really quickly. Just level up your lords. It's more important than these shit settlements that you get at the beginning of the campaign. Let the AI develop their provinces up to tier 4 or tier 5. There's no point getting it at tier 1. You're not going to be able to maintain public order, and you're not going to make any money out of it. And it will take you forever to grow it. It's faster to let the AI do it.
Do not bog me down with captives. They are nothing. Release them.
I'll take the
I am
casualty
empowered
replenishment.
by Loic.
We need to make sure we're in good shape.
Silent travel. Alith Anar. Unwise. What? To battle. Execute them.
Good.
My kindred's embrace.
There will be another revolt here. I mean, these will certainly help.
Victory is everything.
So this province here makes us 326 gold. If we lose that, we'll have financial issues. Shrine of Cain can be built up. But is there going to be enough time? I don't know.
There is only vengeance.
Right, I'm going to just move a tiny little bit closer over here.
Traversing.
And then go into ambush stance. So we got 2 points to distribute here. We could get Shadow King. We can get Bowmaster. 2 points into Bowmaster, giving us 12% extra ammunition and reload time reduction. Shadow King would help us maintain public order. I'm gonna go with Shadow King. I just think we need it. It'll help us maintain public order here, and also here. Like, this is gonna revolt again soon if we're not careful. And I'm just not sure if I can hold on to this region. And so the next place to revolt would be here. I'd like to try to hold on to this if possible. I'll see what I can do. This will give us a moon dragon and mage to protect it with. Got the money for it, and if it starts to revolt before it's finished, we can always cancel it for some of our money back.
Hunt. A master of his chosen art. A staunch champion.
Still need another level up to get to Wind Blast. So we're not going to be able to make use of it in this particular battle here if we are going to fight them. Let's hope that they take the bait.
The city is crumbling.
So what are we going to build there? That's right, we're going to go for siege equipment, weren't we? Alright, moving on. That entrepreneur wizard will really come in handy as you get more and more settlements. But right now, it's not that big of a deal. Ambush foiled. Even though it was 100% success rate. Ambush foiled. And they didn't take the bait.
We hunt in the forest. Shattered realm.
Yeah, we won't be able to defend that. There's nothing we can do about it. Public order here is maintaining.
Revenge.
Certainly not.
Shadow warriors.
Alright, I'm going to stand here.
I journey.
We might be able to launch the... I mean, we're so close to it, but I'm just not sure of how our movement range will hit there next turn. Because we do have the Vol's Anvil thing. How much longer do we have that for? Invocation of Vol. 7 turns.
The forest is an ally.
Misguided.
Loix fury.
I'm pretty sure we could manage it.
Shadowlands.
Alright, let's move in a tiny bit closer and then go into ambush stance. They might come out and attack us. It might foil again. What's our success chance out here? 100%. But of course the AI has got, defense chance, which actually lowers it. So I said I was going to build the Elven Forge. It's pretty damn expensive. And we are pretty short on funds. But it doesn't matter, you just need it. Can make some money from winning battles.
The Asser are troubled.
Bloody hell, it's one public order. And once this is built here, it's an extra 2 public order. I think we need to research this, and then we'll actually have to demolish this. Because we've just got to put something in here that's going to make us cash. We're going to lose this region here. There's nothing I can do to stop it. I mean, I probably could have stopped it, but I feel like it would have been better for us to take this out. And can't do both. Let's move on. They didn't detect us, which means we can make the attack. It's still pretty risky, but we do have Vol's Anvil there. Makes me kind of wish I actually got the extra ammunition for my archers, but we have to make do with what we've got. It's not the end of the world if we lose, as long as we do significant amounts of damage to them. Yeah, I can't win this. We've got only 4 units of light archers, and on this unit scale here, beasts are particularly dangerous. Because it does nothing to lower their actual damage output. They'll rip through our troops really quickly, and these are not armor piercing. There's 0% chance of winning that.
To the woods.
So I'm not going to waste my time with it. Okay. I don't like having to get rid of these buildings. It's good building, but we're not going to be able to hire another one until we've got another... Actually, let me just check that. Yeah, not going to be able to hire another one for a long time anyway. And we just have to make do with what we've got. We've got issues.
Twilight is here.
So they're fully prepared. And the garrison inside of Torgard is... We're up against the odds here.
Fight them.
Doesn't mean we can't win.
To me,
What's the settlement type? Please be cornered settlement. Yes, okay. Corners are easy to deal with. Okay. I feel like I'm going to run out of ammunition. We don't have any magic that we can use either.
Nagaroth prepares for war once more.
We don't have to win the battle. Okay. We just... Also, we get timers on these, don't we? So, if we take more than an hour, but then again, the towers would be shooting us. We don't have any artillery. We've got Vol's hammer, which I can maybe use to demolish the towers. I only need to demolish one of them, don't I? 45 seconds until the first one's used. See, on the corner here, the archers don't fire back very effectively. So, we have our heroes go up front to try to soak up damage from the towers and the archers, while our archers go over there and kill them. The spearmen, we just don't have any use for them right now.
Quick time. Going forward. As you say.
Actually, if Alith Anar could stand over here, he could actually do quite a lot of damage. Don't fire at will, you'll fire on my target. You soak up the damage for the time being. Yeah, this is useless. We needed Wind Blast.
Orders received. We away.
You'll fire on my targets.
Swiftly. Moving.
Follow your orders.
Duty calls.
Going abroad!
The Shadow King. Destroy. Loyal. Immediately. Kill them.
I go then!
With me.
The hope here is that we destroy this tower. Which we did.
Acknowledge. Lakoi.
Yeah, big problem's going to be with this one is ammunition. Just not sure if we're going to have enough.
We will obey.
Okay, we can be a little bit more sparing with ammunition. This thing can fire for the next fucking hour. It's not going to do anything. So, he's getting some good kills here. That's good to see. Be careful with our shots. We haven't lost any archers yet, which is very good.
Make Ulthuan proud.
Like I said, these corners are a massive weak spot. Due to the fact that, you know, these guys don't have a 360-degree firing arc. Even though they're in range to us, because of the way that they're facing, they won't shoot. Okay, we've actually taken a fair bit of damage with this one.
Without fail. Can I be praised?
Hang on. Shooting this one might not be a good idea. Oh, that's why you're taking damage. Yeah, you got to get rid of them.
Battle awaits!
too much damage. You get out. You can come back over here, though.
Agreed. Duty calls.
Okay, I think that one died. Let's get another one.
Onward. For the Ever Queen.
Good amount of kills on him.
Son of Ulfwan! On me!
So this should destroy the other tower. And then we can take our time. Good.
Alith Anar!
Good. Firing from this angle here. This will work for us. Now it's just the problem is ammunition. Now this here can also do some damage as well. Because we got the Shadow King ability.
I give the orders. Annihilate them!
Just try to make sure we aim at the right spot, that's all. Good. Extra kills. All adds up.
Glory awaits!
Still got half of our ammo.
Vengeance! Order must be maintained!
Okay, good so far.
Alith Anar!
I guess on this unit scale here, it actually makes Alith Anar more powerful. Because it doesn't reduce the amount of ammunition he's got. And it does reduce the amount of entities he needs to kill.
Noble Lord! Rapid advance! Alith Anar!
Got all this magic here, and that's just not going to help us right now. Alright, now we want to use these archers probably just one at a time. That's probably the most effective way to use their ammo.
Forward!
Yeah, we don't have any more
Quickly now!
and that's fine, you can stay there. He's not really having a whole lot of damage done to him.
Attack! Understood! Onward! Betray us all! Incoming enemy fire! Orders received! Asser forward! Seal! For the Shadowlands! It will be done! Sinner!
Ah, damn, he actually missed. Still, 155 kills. This is on small unit scale. That's quite a lot.
Orders understood! Dauntless!
Like I said, we just take our time here. We're massively outnumbered, so we have to make sure that every single one of our units gets a sufficient number of kills. Which means shooting units in the back. Can't use this up on the wall. And there's no good spots to use it down here.
Archers! To the fray!
It's all good so far. Shooting it back at us a little bit, but they've almost used up all their ammo anyway, so it's okay. 55 kills is alright on this. They kind of need to do more because we're so badly outnumbered though.
Die, turncoat!
Yeah, they can actually put them into melee. It's not good. So put them in reserve, let them have a rest afterwards.
Noble! Archers!
Alright, like I said, one at a time, because we've got plenty of time, and letting the timer run out will just give us actually another opportunity to probably attack. Or it might be a better idea. I guess it depends on how much movement range we've got left after the battle. Assuming it's a draw. So he's out of ammo. 213 kills. He really did a good job for us in this battle.
Archers! Sinner!
God
Onward!
damn it. Alright, speed up a bit.
Beware! Enemy fire! Without fail.
Just wondering about whether or not I should kill this shadow wizard here. Yeah, might be a good idea.
Warden of Shadow. Glory awaits.
This guy get us some more kills.
My duty.
Even if it's just on basic spearman, every kill counts.
Acknowledged.
I don't know. I think I'm actually wasting ammo there. Yeah, I really wish I had put points into extra ammo. But then again, I wouldn't get this guy, so I don't know. Only 24 kills. That's not good.
Shadow Dancer. Archers.
Oh, shit.
Move. Alith Anar.
Oh, he's gone.
It will be done. Advance. Archers.
Gotta get rid of that Sisters of Avalon unit. Oh, it's just gonna wreck us.
Understood. Halt.
Oh, fucking one left.
Asa, attack.
Alright, so that one's wiped out. Took a bit of damage here, but we still got the better of them. Okay, I'm gonna bring two over here. Try to aim for these ones here, because we can do the most damage to them. Not too concerned about their cavalry. Can sort that out easily enough with our spearmen. But the white lines of Trace, they definitely need to go.
To battle.
More Sisters of Avalon incoming.
They attack from above.
Don't be getting a good angle on those guys.
Forward.
It will be done. Assyrian guides us.
So we've used up more than half of our ammo so far. And we certainly haven't cleared out half of their troops. But, you know, we've got reserves.
At once.
Asa. Have courage. We are lost.
Okay, good. Another Sister of Avalon unit getting wiped out. This one here's out of ammo. Bring in another one.
Moving out.
If we got the mortar fire on one target, it just isn't as effective.
Without
We need to make every shot count.
For Assyrian. Death to all.
Okay, another Sisters of Avalon unit wiped out.
Asa, forward.
I've been noticing a lot on my streams lately. You know, when people try to say wiped out, they spell it W-H-I-P. not realizing that's how you spell whip.
Orders received.
It's just like loose. You know, oh, is he gonna lose? And they spell lose L-O-O-S-E. I'm just noticing that a lot lately. Spell wiped out W-I-P-E. It's no big deal. I've just been noticing it a lot. Okay, so...
Noble. Together.
50 kills each, which is... alright. I mean, these units... max unit size are about... well, 60 with the spearmen, but we're not aiming for them.
For the king.
Plus, as I said, if we absolutely have to, we can go into melee with them. And they'll get, you know, another 2-3 kills.
Acknowledge. We advance.
Does depend on, I suppose, what we're going up against.
Move.
Oh, it's his Shadow Warriors, because they've got a 180 degree, sorry, 360 degree arc of firing, they can fire from that position. So we gotta just get rid of them now.
Asa traitors. Hold. Quickly now.
Moving out.
As you say. To the fray.
Things as well with Sisters of Avalon, they're actually pretty decent melee fighters, so definitely prioritize killing them.
Sail.
Just one of them left. That one only got 36 kills. Not good. Almost out of ammo. Still a lot of them here. Okay, get over on this side here. You'll have a much better time shooting them from here. Okay, good. That's another unit of Sisters of Avalon gone. What's coming in over here this way now? Lothan Seaguard. Shoot him. It's a fresh one. It's got shields as well.
Orders received.
March.
Start bringing these guys up. We're gonna have to begin the attack soon. I guess we can use the harmonic convergence while we're up on the walls fighting.
Archers.
See how that goes.
Lacoy.
Still, I'm very concerned that this is just too much for our spearmen to handle. They're not great melee units. Alith Anar can also get into melee. And since he's been leveled up a little bit in that should help by the smallest margin. I mean, he is an archer at heart. And there's this guy as well. He'll do a little bit. Once we're up on the wall, we've pretty much committed to the battle.
Hold.
It will be done. For off one.
It shall be done. For Asturion.
Might be a good idea just to try and thin out as many of their units as possible. With what little ammo we've got left, just clear out these spearmen.
They're firing on us.
Without question.
Here we go. I'm gonna commit.
Curse all Druki.
Now the thing is, while we're fighting up on the walls, our troops are going to be exhausted coming up, but while we're fighting up on the walls, all of these cavalry units down here aren't going to be able to do shit.
Sundered. Noble. Nagareth. I go.
I haven't noticed them using that.
Alith Anar. Honor bound.
So, they're the first two up on the walls. I feel like they can handle this situation here to begin with.
say. Swiftly.
And this will come up shortly after.
Understood. As you say.
Spearman. Loyal.
Orders received. Understood.
Lowest champion. My duty. Get to the enemies of order.
Not yet. Let's hold off on that.
Spellcaster.
Want to give it to this guy here, just because he's more likely to die than Alith Anar.
The Shadowlands. They tremble before our power.
Yeah, try and take out that wizard.
Victory awaits.
Like I said, archers, if we have to send them up on the wall, so be it. They've got some experience, so they'll fight reasonably well. That's not going to be so good for him.
As you say. Alith Anar. Our will is tested. Scion of Anarian. Very well. Alith Anar.
So I got a noble there as well.
Concealed enemy troops. To glory.
Spearmen.
At them.
Acknowledged.
Break through. Get down.
Where are they going?
Assur noble.
I don't know what they're doing. What I'm fine with is it's allowing us to get up on the wall.
For the king.
Understood. As you say. Alith Anar. King and country. Agreed.
Spearmen.
Cool, it's working out pretty well for us, I think. So far. They're almost out of ammo, they're not going to be doing much to us.
Shall be done.
Eternal defenders. I give the orders. Asturian born. Noble born.
Althwin Mage. That boy, Sarior.
Spearmen.
Understood. Without
Right, up they come.
Ready.
They're using magic. Noble.
This all seems to be going well. No complaints here.
Agreed.
Our magic is strong.
Acknowledged. Justice.
Althwin Mage.
I think we might actually win this.
It shall be done.
We have untold magical power.
Archers, can I be praised? Loyal. There is unease.
Yeah. You stand there, but spread out, and they'll be inaccurate, and they'll have to contend with your shields. There's their general.
Spearman.
Let us take you.
Alith Anar.
Uncertainty.
Like I said, I've got this, but I just know it's not going to do anything.
My power is yours. Winds of magic rise.
Ready and able. Traitors. Our resolve is failing. Shadow dancer.
So he's doing pretty well for kills.
Glory awaits.
Spearmen. We will obey.
Order must be maintained. Noble.
Him not so much. He's getting low on health.
Our cause has failed.
Betrayers all. Courage has failed us. Enemy. Charge.
I think he might need a bit of a bailout there. Oh, fuck me. Wrong. Shit. Wrong unit. Luckily they were just breaking here anyway. That was lucky. Lucky for him. Now we need to recover our fatigue before we even think about coming down here. So, just chill. Just chill. There's plenty of time left to the battle. So what does overcasting this do? I hardly ever use it. So, let's see. Alright, yeah. Oops. Don't worry about it. Just let them waste the last of their ammo. It's not going to do anything. More important that we get a little bit of rest. Just finish the fucker off. Tell them to finish him off and they let him go. Whatever. It's fine. They're doing a little bit of damage, but chasing after them right now. It's still better just to rest for the time being. Got to get our fatigue up. Then we hold a position here. When their cavalry comes charging in here, they simply just won't be able to flank us. Okay, nice and fresh. Start bringing him down here. You as well. Alright, here we go. Our guys are holding. That's good to see. This isn't going to do shit, but whatever.
My duty.
Okay. Oh, looks like we've won. Huh. Nice. Well, that's... heroic victory? Yep, there we go. Heroic victory. Damn, and we didn't even have artillery. How about that? Just need to be patient. If we had just bonsai'd in right at the start, we would have gotten annihilated.
Victory is everything. This will fund the war effort. The Shadow King rises.
So, there's going to be another revolt. And there's nothing we can do about it. Alright, let's have a look here. Let's reduce construction costs. How long until this revolts? Yeah, we don't have long. If I exempt it from tax, because it doesn't make much money, that'll buy us an extra turn before the revolt. So, at this rate, 3 turns. That'll give time for this to... both of these to be built. Hey, look at that. The rebels ended up taking Toranlek away from them. Huh. Good.
Alith Anar.
Alright, this is starting to look a lot better now. I mean, the money's not as good as it was before, but at least we've got a consolidated province. And Trace has been destroyed. And here you go, Bowmaster.
Loyal and capable.
And more... oh, they could have got an extra replenishment. That would have been more useful. Here we go. Wind Blast. Oh, you know what? Uranus Thunderbolt, considering the unit scale, might actually be more effective. Like, if I had used that throughout the battle, because you can use it while they're on the walls, that would have absolutely annihilated so many units. So, based on the unit scale, use that, because there'll be more sieges. I mean, if you're going to come over here, utilize his abilities. Of course, next time we go over somewhere, we should have artillery. Money's tight, so there's 2 things that we can do. Increase our income or decrease our upkeep cost. You know, just by, like, disbanding one of these units. But if we do that, we've destroyed the barracks, so probably not a good idea. If we upgrade these buildings... Yeah, you're probably going to have to put something in there for money. But let's sort out this rebellion here. Before we get it. I'm going to start wrapping this up now. Because I think it's more or less disasters averted. Should be able to control it from here. Alright, so precise fletching. Yep, grab that. I mean, this has got one turn left. Finish that off first.
Destruction abounds.
Got plenty of money in reserve, so let's just go with that. This'll... With these 3 public order based buildings here, we should actually be able to maintain public order. There's no... Yeah, there's none of that. That's going to help. Let's move on. If we could establish another trade agreement, that would be good, but where's our capital? I feel like it's here now, I'm not sure.
Hunt. We stalk.
Alright, so we'll have to force march to here.
Shadowlands.
Saint Louis.
Can probably just auto-resolve that.
The Asur follows straight.
And the public order's under control, so that didn't get demolished, but that's okay.
For the Sundered Lands.
Yeah, this is our capital. We're not going to be able to establish any trade routes.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
You've got 2 turns to get back there if you want to be able to deal with the rebellion. So over here, everything looks like it's going to stay under control. We still got a little bit of devastation. And then there's, of course, the military crackdown. And these will provide an additional 2 public order. If you build that up again, that can get you an additional 2. But we still have a financial problem here.
Can be remade. My realm. My forces advance.
Just wondering if I should repair these. Because I get a little bit of extra cash out of it, but it repairs on its own. Like, it won't take long. Vortex Ritual available? No. Bad idea. You don't want to do that right now. This could also help with public order. Alright, do that. That'll also buy us more time here and give us a little bit of influence per turn. Good, so now we've got 5 turns until it revolts. Okay, let's move on. Start wrapping this up. But things are in much better shape now. And I don't want to get to the point where it's like, victory is certain, because that'd just be... just take away the whole challenge of the campaign. All I've done is bail him out from defeat. And that's all I should be doing in these disaster campaigns.
There's prey.
So, how many wars are we still in?
Flotilla of the damned. Your end shall be swift.
Let's see if we can get out of some of these wars.
I like your island.
Black-hearted. The Druchi do not forgive, and we do not forget.
You don't... You've kind of got your hands full, and somebody else is going to take that out anyway. It's not going to provide you any money, it's just a defensive position. This way we can at least get some money out of them. No, not that much. I'm talking about.
Very well.
Because you're at war with too many people.
Your will.
Just go back to war with them later.
Dreadlord, speak! Before
Chieftain, what you want?
Okay. That's good.
Shadow King.
So over here... We got, like, no trade at the moment, do we? No. So... Yeah, get this. This will get us out of at a deficit.
Attend.
Public order +6 now. That's good. And there's still some corruption that should go away eventually. Oh yeah, but it's mostly because of this. I see. The public order, that is. I don't think those rebels there are going to get any stronger. And we've still got 4 turns of this, so we could easily capture that. Get over here, get some replenishment. And if we cap that before this is... before this revolts, then the revolt will occur here. Because there is definitely going to be a revolt. Ah, you have to construct a Shrine of the Widowmaker in order to get it. Get that next turn as well. Income from post-battle loot can certainly help, and it'll also help us get rid of corruption in the area, and provide a decent garrison. It'll be a very, very well-protected province. Could wait till next turn as well and get the artillery. 2 units artillery should be plenty. Although I'm not entirely sure because it's normal unit scale. I'm not sure how it works. Guess we'll find out. That way we won't even need the Invocation of Vol. Because otherwise then we're going to come back. I don't know. Actually, why don't we send you... No, you can't move that far. I was going to go send him to scout, but we need him here right now. Let's move on. Just want to make sure everything's going to be okay before I end this. Make sure everything's stable. Sometimes you need a few turns just to make sure. And with our reliability back up, the other High Elves shouldn't declare war on us. Also, when you go back to that province, it's going to be tier 1, so... That sucks.
My loyalty is rewarded.
Okay, public good here is good. Okay, we're actually making a little bit of money per turn now. That's good. So this guy here needs to help us replenish troops a bit more. And you...
Blood of Nagaryth in them.
I think it'd be good to have both of these. Yeah, rather than leveling up just one of them, because I think this is best for field battles, and this one here is best for siege battles.
There is only vengeance.
Now, if he leaves the region, let me just see.
Traversing.
Okay, so he's providing +2 public order for the province. But it's fine. Even... There's still going to be some instability because of the... Not instability necessarily, but once the military crackdown's gone, we need to be able to account for those public order bonuses. So... That'll provide +2. That'll provide an additional 1. Might still struggle with it. Alright. Let me just... I just want to check to see if they are recruiting more troops. They're not. Okay, so we don't necessarily need the artillery. But I'm going to do it anyway. Look over here. So, for that, we're going to get rid of 1 unit of spearmen. And 1 unit of archers. Now, upkeep-wise, it's going to put us into deficit. Not into deficits, but in the red again, but it's okay. It's alright.
You must
Ugh, this settlement's fucked up. We should be okay. Money's coming in. Alright, then next turn we start making our way over here. Should be a very easy battle. Might even be able to auto-resolve it, and then once that's done, you know, we're done. It's good to see they're busy. They might even want to confederate at the moment. Because they're in really bad shape. And our reliability should be... Yep, it's fixed now. So those guys...
How can I assist?
Kothic.
Welcome. What would you have the
Nope.
Asur do? Never.
Jesus, your fucking problem. Could spend some influence to make them like us more, but I have found that just so far in this game to be a bloody waste of time. Good, even with this, you're still making a profit. We're only going to make it there by the smallest of margins. How much longer has this got to go? Yeah.
Impossible.
And they're replenishing really slowly.
I am ready.
And they shouldn't have any garrison. Oh no, they do have a little bit. It's okay, we'll be able to handle it. It's not going to be worth much from here on out.
The city is crumbling.
Okay, upgrade that. Extra money. Extra money. More about the public order there. Probably don't need this anymore, but just leave it now, I suppose. Could demolish it and build walls, but it's not under any threat. See, these buildings here, they're repairing on their own. Yeah, we don't want the rebellion to occur just yet. Could demolish this for money-making building, but I say just leave it. We've got ink. As long as we're not in the red, it's okay. So yeah, these guys here, they're no real threat, and they're kind of preventing Alariel from being able to expand too much, which is a good thing. Maintain the status quo. Even if these guys are, you know, Dark Elves and they're enemies or whatever, maintain the status quo. Against a potential enemy. They're not going to want to confederate with you at this stage. Although I think they were trading prior to losing that other settlement.
Shadow Stalker.
Is it just me or did they not replenish at all?
There is only vengeance.
Yeah, we don't need to fight as
Time
manually.
for battle. I'm empowered by Loic.
Capturing this actually lowered our income. I don't know what happened. Okay, so... I mean, once that's repaired, that'll generate 200 income. There's definitely going to be a revolt here. We don't know what's going on down here, but whatever it is, we should be able to handle it now. I got time, mate. Why don't we go sort that out? Yeah, that's important. Sucks that this region's so fucked up, but it is what it is. Now, they lost their army when they captured this and the rebels took it, so that worked out really nicely for us. I don't know if they've recruited a new army in the meantime. They may have. And if it's full of bloody Bastillodons, that's going to be a real problem. So definitely sending a scout ahead would really help. So looking at this. According to this, once this is gone next turn, public order should still maintain. Alright, moving on. Minus 15. But like I said, once that's repaired, that'd be sorted. Wipe out those rebels right away and send an agent to just go and check out what's going on over there. But you can see how public order stabilizing things now. Do you feel like it's so much calmer now? You know, you've still got enemies, but you don't have as many enemies. Got more regions, and you don't have to worry about the public order so much now. Even though this province here doesn't make a hell of a lot of money, it doesn't cost us anything. Right. So, yeah, it's completely stable. But the military crackdown's still going down. They've got 3 of it. Those other 2 buildings were repaired. This will provide 2 public orders. So it's still overall going to have 1 public order problem. But that will take 50 turns to fuck you up. And by which point you'll have been able to build other things, and you'll even have been able to utilize this again within that time frame. So you'll be fine.
Warriors. Not one Druki on Nagaryth. Kill them and be done with it.
I think we actually have to fight this manually. Auto resolve might see some of our units
Your
nuked.
king calls. It's
Can't afford to have any units nuked. We have no barracks at the moment.
Eagle claw.
You don't need a barracks if you don't need to recruit anything, but it would be nice if we did have one. Okay, so go with that. Alith Anar, I'm going to put you... Where's their artillery? There. I want you to try and snipe that.
Wielder of the winds.
Spearman.
I'm going to put archers up front, because I reckon they're not even going to get close to us.
Alith Anar. By Assyrian.
Duty calls.
Vengeance. Destroy. To battle. Going forth.
Well, so much for the plan of...
I give the orders.
wiping that out.
Awaiting orders.
Now, Wind Blast would probably be the best thing to use on this battle. As I said before, good for field battles, good for sieges.
I go then. Moving out.
My duty. Orders to see.
Following Afua.
Probably not the best use of it. It wasn't bad. It was bad.
Cleanse the land. Scython, hear me.
Alith Anar.
Yeah, like I said, much better on smaller unit scale. That would have done half that amount of damage on huge.
Striking forth.
Orders.
Acknowledged. Without fail.
Sundered.
Cool, everything seems to be going well here. Cool. The next time we fight them should be easy auto resolve. And then, like I said, there's send a scout over there. And hopefully we don't have to worry about public order here until... Well, we're going to have to loot that other settlement because it's level 3. Might as well loot it. And then... there'll be another revolt. That's okay. As long as the army's in the area, it's no big deal. And it's more experience for Alith Anar. Although he's got all the important levels for the time being.
Execute them.
Don't think he needs too much replenishment for the next few turns.
Kindred's embrace.
Too bad it sends us in the wrong direction.
A master of his chosen art.
Since I said I needed a scout down there, we don't... If I attack this, I won't be able to send him back this way.
Alith Anar.
Yeah, I still will be able to. I might not get intel. It's
From the
fine.
shadows, time for battle. Traversing. Not one Druki on Nagaryth.
Spend the turn there. I don't want to move down there and force much. He's at full health. Send him to scout. So there is a full stack there. Okay. I think we'll end it here. Like, I could deal with it, but around an hour and a half, and he should be able to handle it himself, and shouldn't be. It's mostly goblins. Yeah, I'd say disaster's averted here. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this episode. So like, subscribe. Thanks for all the save files that you guys are sending me. I've got enough disasters to go on for a couple more days. Do appreciate any more that's sent to me, and we'll see you in the next one, fuckers.